Hi, my name is Shirley Liu. I am your host on Focus on Finance. Because one of the things that, as you know, earlier I had mentioned that there will be a series of show that I will bring you Money Matters. Because I think it's important when it comes to your finances, whether you have a business, whether you're an individual, or whether you have a company. It's important for you to understand, where am I today? Where do I need to go? The last time when I was on, mentioning on the TV with you guys, the audience, was that I was going to bring you subject matter expert coming into the show. But before I kind of do that, I want to give you a little bit about my background. As you know, I'm a single mother of three. Husband passed away unexpectedly at a very, very early age. As you know, at that time, when you're kind of young, you don't think about money and matters and finances and about life insurance. Sometimes life throws you a curve. And with that being a curve, you either learn to fly or you fall. And one of the things I did was I became very, very passionate in being able to bring the financial education to women specifically, and to their family out there. Know where you are today. What happened if you get hurt, get sick? What happened if you retire in the future? Do you have enough money? When it comes to investment, retirement, what are things I can safeguard about it, and where do I can make the most growth for my money? And things like, you guys out there would want to know, is real estate investment the right choice to do? Or do I invest in Bitcoin? Or do I invest in commodities? All those kind of things. But before I do that, let me share you my story a little bit. Again, I had mentioned earlier, my background is, a single mom. And about 20 years plus ago, I decided to enter the financial industry to be able to teach, educate the world out there. Today, I host seminar education to churches, organization. I was recently teaching a student at Johns Hopkins University, specifically teaching them about money on that. There are many more schools that I have on schedule to work with. I work with thousands and thousands of churches, organizations out there, teaching them about that, about money and about finance. And it's so sad, because when I'm out there, I find that about over 90% of folks out there are not even ready for retirement. Some cases they don't leave a legacy, and so disheartening. So I want to be in position to be able to teach you what's out there and how to plan for the future. Given that said, when I first started in the business, I was talking about more things like, how can I invest my money, have a good return, at the same time, no loss. And sometimes, it's funny because people say, well, it sounds too good to be true. Those things don't exist. Well, viewer out there, I want to tell you it does exist. What if I told you there are things when it comes to, if you learn and understand about diversifying your money, where you could invest things in gains without losses? What if you can have something that provides you guaranteed income stream? And it's amazing. And I want to be able to take the myth away from people saying, no, that's not true, that's not real. Well, I can tell you this, I've got 44,000 clients that I've worked with that I can show you that it has done. Fast forward, where I've been. The now is year 2024. And I will tell you this, in 2023, I have received a lot of accomplishment. In the past, as a matter of fact, Forbes magazine had about 10,000 women get nominated. I was selected to be one of the top 50, considered to be what's called thought leadership in finance. And it was such an honorable thing for me to be able to have that. So for those of you who want to check it out, feel free to Google, Shirley Liu Forbes, so you can see the article that was written up on it. Recently, the Washington Business Journal has also named my company Shirley Liu and Associates, have an opportunity to rank 3 consecutive years for the fastest growing company. I'm so excited because, in 2021, we came in at number 71. And then 2022, we went from 71 to number 26. And fast forward to 2023, we now officially hit number 12. Then, of course, I'm such a competitive person. I'm definitely on poise, in 2024 to make it definitely above top 10, if anything at all. So that's one of my wonderful opportunity. And it was such an honor for me to have Washington Business Journal ranked us top. In addition to that, if you ever go on Amazon and you want to learn about money, there's a book that I have. It's called IUL ASAP. Right now, if you go on Amazon, you will see all-star rated on that review as well. And what it doesn't mean is say, well, how to win the financial game of life, invest like the wealthy, and generate tax-free income with one 3-letter word. This book will show you and teaches you the difference between being rich versus wealthy, having tax advantages stuff versus not tax advantages, having tax-free strategies and not having tax-free as well. You get income tax planning, things that can help you when it comes to your businesses, an individual. Well, surely what are some tax vehicle out there that's available for me as a business owner and for me as an individual? Company out there that you may have a situation where you're trying to keep employees and retain them. Well, how do you use some of these unique products in the industry? What this book does is, I believe, guys, is the single most powerful financial security vehicle that is available for Americans today. I'm excited because this book hit #1 on Amazon, believe it or not, the first day it launched, practically in 7 categories. And what's neat is that coming real soon, I will be coming out with the second book that is even going to be more exciting even on the first book. Now, a little glimpse into the book a little bit. In here, I take you through different phases of things, of understanding what are the different kind variation of life insurance. From term to whole life to UL to variable to index performance IUL. And it explained when does these things fit into the market and when does it fit into part of your financial planning. And then it's also take this products that you're learning as you're reading my book. How do I apply it to my investment? How do I apply it to my retirement? How do I apply getting tax-free strategy, tax-free, I'll talk about the IRS code, section 7702, because I think these things are so important that we could bring the dynamic of teaching to the folks out there that can learn about this stuff. Now, not only that, in here in my book, it talks a little bit about the IRA account. It talks a little bit about the things like for those of you guys who may be a teacher, 403B. It talks about the 457 for those of you who happen to be police, sheriff, government, state, and employee workers. It talks about TSP, thrift savings plan, for those of you guys who's currently working at the federal government agency level. It talks about IRA. It talks about, well, surely, what if I'm self-employed, I've got IRA account. It talks about SEP IRA. It talks about all these unique things. How can you take that and leverage it as part of your retirement plan, and what are some newer stuff out there. I'm excited because guess what? Another segment, I'm going to talk about the 5-year retirement plan. Earlier I mentioned that, it's great when you're looking at, from a financial education standpoint, one of the myths out there that people always say is that, well, surely, I'm too old to invest, or I don't have enough money to invest. When is a good time to start? Guys, it's better start now, better late than never. Basically, it's my old adages. Part of your financial planning, 3 things I think people need to understand, and this book talk about that. If I live too long, how do I make sure I have money for life? Surely, if I get hurt, get sick, all these kind of things that I believe truly is going to happen to you and I way before we die. If that happens, I want you to prepare. Okay, you're not working, where do you have money coming in? The other question is that, okay, can you count on Social Security? Will it be there or will it not be there, right? Hey, it's great if it could be there, but what if it doesn't have, And for those of you guys who thinks out there that our kids going to take care of us, I think we may think twice before that. If anything, some of you parents out there could understand that now you're trying to take care of your kids, even the grown as, as old as they are. In addition to that, it's not just about being sick, that you have income coming in, that kind of protection. I also believe in wholeheartedly that leaving a legacy. It's so sad because I go out there often and I find that a lot of time there's no legacy planning that are left behind. A lot of time I believe in passionately that if you could afford it, leave some kind of legacy. Look, I want to make sure that my bones is worth to somebody or someone or something. Maybe they're a charity or they're an organization, they're a church, or there are things where you want to make an impact, make a difference, And I believe in that. I believe in that you and I should live a legacy for someone to remember us of the good deeds, why we have fortune enough to do that. But it's not only that, guy. It's about understanding your finances, where you are and how do I take you there. What are the different type of products, vehicle that is available when it comes to your investment retirement. Future shows, I'm passionate because I want to bring this platform so that you could have a better informed decision as to what you want for your future. Because there's nothing more worse than you're looking back, here's an interesting thing, right? I'm talking to a 20-year-old or 21 years old. Oh, I can't invest right now is because, you know what? I don't have enough money to invest. I'm just starting school. College money is costing me a lot. And then I also have an opportunity to talk to others that are 30, 35, telling them to invest. And like, well, we're starting dating. I'm getting married. And the wedding's costing me a lot of money. We can't invest because we can't. All the money's going to that. And then I meet, 35, 40-year-old, and they have a 1 or 2-year-old running around. I've got these kids in daycare. All this money is coming to fruition. I can't invest because I don't have money to do that, right? And then I meet a 50-year-old. I say, oh my gosh, Shirley, I can't invest. It's because, I have to pay for college funding. It's taking a toll. I've got 3 of them in college right now, and I got to help them with that. And they got an apartment. And then you know what the saddest part is? I meet a 60-year-old would tell me, I should have invested when I start sooner. My number is 703-608-1203. And by the way, I have offices throughout 50 states.